Morning. Kirkharle parkrun this morning. Doing the intro quickly here from the car because it's gone a bit chilly all of a sudden up here in the north of England. Let's see what this one's like. I suggested Kirkharle parkrun this morning. I'll show you around the grounds in a little while, but it's the Capability Brown. Learnt their craft. A little bit of a way out from Newcastle. I think it's basically a drive here only one really. I don't think there's any public transport per se that you can get here. So yeah, come up in the car. There's a nice restaurant come cafe behind me there, you can just see. And then it's all trails, although they do suggest that although it's all trails, it's okay for road shoes. I'm going to try it on road shoes. We did have a very cold overnight, so it'll be lots of icy and hard standing though, so we should be good. Anyway, like I said, let's see what this one's like. A bit cold, but it's a bit cold, but what an absolutely gorgeous morning. It's
It was kind of like
quick circle of the grounds for you. And we are off.
They're always a bit like, I don't want to move a little bit. I'm going to just run with you today.
One kilometre. Two kilometres. Thank you, Marshall. I'm sure about that. Indeed. Thank you, Marshall. Thank you, Marshall. Three kilometres, as you can see on the second lap of this 2-lap course. Four kilometres. Slightly muddy through this bit, so need to take it steady. Thank you, Marshall. Thank you, Marshall. Thank you, Peter. Thank you. Thank you, Marshall. A cheeky little uphill finish for this one. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thanks so much for you.
And we are done in. That was Kirkharle parkrun. Relatively good footing all the way around, apart from one section where there is a bit of mud. I am wearing my Mizuno Wave Riders today, and not trail shoes. They are road running shoes, but they do have a little bit of knobbly sort of grip on them, which Adidas that I've bought don't. The Adidas are quite flat. I would suggest if you've got something like the Mizunos as road running shoes with knobbly bits on the bottom, on the sole, rather than Adidas which are like slicks, then you're good to go on road shoes. Otherwise, trail shoes, just light trail shoes though, because there is sort of this gravelly stuff and tarmac the rest of the way round. So anything a bit more serious in terms of trail shoes, probably not the best. I think they said no dogs on this course because they do have lots of sheep around, so no dogs. And as I said, with that bit section through the wood, excuse me, which I will slow down possibly for you if I remember, probably not the best for buggies either. So yeah, just a running one, this one, rather than running and walking, because obviously it's parkrun, but probably no dogs. Check their website for that one. And I would say a little bit too not good enough really for buggies or wheelchairs if you push a wheelchair around. I think that's about it really. Thank you for watching. I'll put a B-roll in a minute to show you the actual estate thing that Kirkharle is. Thank you for watching. So that's the Kirkharle estate. I don't really know what to call it. There's a couple of little crafty type places in it, and it's obviously got the restaurant, and there is a cafe restaurant, and there's a little gift shop as well. As you can see there is parking on the grass if the car park fills up, so plenty of parking. And we are basically in the middle of Northumberland, so beautiful scenery all around. I don't know if they do camping here. I don't think they do, but presumably if you do camping here, then you'll get some decent dark skies if it's clear skies like it is today overnight. Take you properly into the Kirkharle Courtyard. As I said before, they're quite proud of their Capability Brown heritage here, arts and crafts. Plenty of space for seating outside, although we do have a table inside. And then a little, what do you call that? Little shop. For Elaine family and Kirkharle Hall. Capability Brown, in case you weren't aware, is a world famous landscape gardener from the 1800s, I think. He designed and planted lots of very famous gardens. I will see if I can look him up a little bit on Wikipedia or Google when I get back and do the filming, and put some just put a couple of little lines in the video for you. Anyway, as I said before, thank you for watching.